Lengthening out the arms. Letting the shoulders relax down towards the ground even more, pointing the toes. Letting go of whatever was going on before you entered the room, got to your mat this morning. There'll be a lot of distracting thoughts that arise throughout our practice. And knowing that you don't need to tend to every thought right here in this moment, you can send it off. Knowing that you'll have time once you leave this room to tend to every thought that you need to, but for the next 60 minutes or so, you can just send them off. Imagining that thought is just like a leaf blowing in the wind, just sending it off. Acknowledging that it's there, but sending it off for the time being. I invite you to set an intention for class this morning. That could be a goal or any headspace you'd like to achieve. Sometimes I like to pick a mantra, a sentence, or a few words that I repeat to myself throughout class. Draw some movement back into the body, wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. You'll draw the left knee in towards the chest. You can take ankle circles here, point and flex the foot. And then the right hand will take that left knee, cross it over the body for a supine twist. Extend your left arm to a T and take your gaze there. Back through center, extend that left leg long. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. You can point and flex the foot. Take ankle circles. And then the left hand takes that right knee, cross it over the body. Supine twist. You can let that right arm fall open to a T and look towards your right hand. Come back in through center. From here, drop both knees in towards your chest. You can gently rock a little bit side to side here. And then eventually maybe reach for the outer edges of the feet, or that you could reach for the ankles. Take a happy baby. Early happy baby here. Still just waking up the body. Rock side to side. From here, release the feet. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Gently rock side to side again. And then let yourself naturally roll off to your one side. And when you feel ready, you'll plant one hand on the ground, plant the other palm, and you'll rise up to a comfortable seat. So, keeping the eyes closed, you can sit on a block or just sit cross-legged. Roll the shoulders back and down so the heart is open. Palms face the sky. We take a breath in. Exhaling out. Breath in. Exhale, releasing. Breath in. Exhale out. On your next inhale, extend the arms high overhead. From here, the left arm will fall to your side. Your right arm will reach up and over, mirroring you. Come back through center and just sway to the other side. Right hand down, left arm up and over. through center. Left hand returns to the ground. From here, you'll take your right hand to reach for your left ear. So drawing that right ear closer towards your right shoulder. Releasing the head, let the chin fall towards the chest, roll to the other side. The left hand reaches for that right ear. Draw that left ear closer towards your left shoulder. Releasing the head, let your chin rise through center, and then take one long neck circle here. And then reversing that direction. Bring the head back in through center. From here, bring the soles of the feet together to touch. Knees are wide. Sit up tall. And then if it feels right to you, you could round the spine, fold over the left, maybe walk the hands forward. Walk the hands back in. From here, we'll cross the ankles, come onto our hands and our knees in a tabletop position. Inhale, let's drop the belly, lift the gaze. On your breath out, round the spine, push the mat away. Moving through your cat and cows here, moving with your breath. Your breath is your guide. Stay with it throughout class. At any point, if you feel lost or uncomfortable in class, just come back to your breath. Really center yourself there. Adding on and modifying whatever you need. Maybe here you want to turn the hands around. Maybe you want to add in some neck or hip circles. Listening to what your body's telling you to do. Take one more round wherever you are. Once you finish that round, you'll meet me back in a neutral table. We'll tuck the toes under. On your inhale, hover the knees an inch off of the mat. On your exhale, straighten the legs, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. So let's pedal out the legs here. Again, taking notice of how your body feels. Relax the shoulders down. First downward facing dog. So let the head be heavy. Bring the legs to stillness. Send the hips a little bit further towards the back of the room. And then on your inhale, gaze forward. On your exhale, walk your feet to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, extended mountain. From here, right hand takes the left wrist, palm flips up towards the sky, breath in. Exhale, let's sway over towards the right. So rooting down through the feet. Come back through center, switch out the hands. Left hand takes right wrist, palm flips up. Inhale. Exhale, we sway towards the left. Come back through center, release the wrist. Look up, look back, small back bend. Hands come through prayer, heart center, forward fold, ragdoll. So reach for opposite elbows. Let the head be heavy. Any amount of a bend in the knees, you can add in a little sway side to side here. Releasing the arms, fingertips graze the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. From here, plant the palms, step back into a high plank. First high plank here, so lower the hips down, push against the mat, gaze forward. And then from here, you take your version of a flow. So that could be skipping the flow, that could be having the knees on the ground. Take your low plank, Inhale, sweep the chest forward. Exhale, tuck the toes under, send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog, breath in. Exhale, send those hips a little bit further back. One more inhale, you look forward. On your exhale, step, or maybe this time you play with jumping your feet to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root to rise, extended mountain. Hands come through heart center, then long by your side, Tadasana. Inhale the arms forward, overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward, fold. From here, we're gonna step the left foot to the back of the mat. So you're in this low runner's lunge. If you'd like, you could have blocks under the hands. We're gonna shift forward, shift back a little bit here. Maybe, again, listening to the body, you could reach for blocks if you want to play with straightening that front leg, folding forward. Wherever you are, bending back into your right knee. From here, let the left knee come down, untuck your toes. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Deep bend in that front knee. Stretch out this left hip flexor, beautiful, everybody. Relax the shoulders down, sink deeper. One more inhale, maybe you look up, look back, add in a back bend. Hands come down to frame out this front foot. Again, use blocks if you'd like. We're taking a half Hanuman, half split. So I personally like to walk my right foot a little bit forward and then shift my hips back. Have a slight bend in my front right knee and then I fold forward. From here, look forward, bend back into your right knee. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back left knee, plant the palms, three-legged dog. So extend that right leg up and back. Bend the right knee, open up the hip. Add in ankle circles here, add in knee circles. And then you'll straighten the right leg, draw the right knee wide towards your right elbow. Send it up and back, three-legged dog. Right knee crosses under the body towards the left elbow. So much strength happening here. Send it up and back, three-legged dog. Right knee draws in towards the chest, gaze forward. Set this right foot in between your hands at the top of the mat. From here, inhale, your fingertips will just hover off of the ground. On your exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, root to rise, sweep those arms high. Sink low into this front right leg, high crescent lunge. Relax the shoulders down, just settle in here. One more inhale. On your exhale, let's spin open to a warrior two. So adjust the back foot toes parallel to the short edge of the mat, and you sink deeper into this front leg and gaze over your front middle finger. Strength and stillness, just settling in. From here, flip the front palm to face the sky, peaceful warrior. Send that right arm up and back, look up. From here, you're gonna wiggle your hands all the way down and pop the left leg up for a standing split. So if you like blocks, you can use them under your hands here. Have the hips squared with the left foot flexed, or if you want to take this deeper and add in the deep stretch, point the left toes, send that left leg higher towards the sky, and drop the head, draw the forehead in towards your right leg. From here, if you extended that leg higher to the side, drop it down to hip level, flex the left foot, hips are squared. And then draw the left knee in to meet the right. Lift the hands off of the mat. Bring the left leg up to 90. Try to keep it lifted off of the ground. So right leg is planted, left leg's at 90. Beautiful. Hands are at prayer at heart center. Pause here. And then place the left foot on top of the right thigh. Sink low into your standing leg. We're in a figure 4 chair here. So stay upright for the balance with the hands up prayer, or you can bring your hands down to blocks or to the ground and deepen the stretch. There's also an arm balance in this pose, so if you want to take that variation, that's available to you. From here, if you fold it down, bring the hands back to prayer. Rise up. From here, straighten out that right leg. Left leg is going to uncross, bring it up to 90. Left foot meets the right, sink low into your chair pose. So, hands are at heart center. You're going to release them, sweep the arms high, and you sit lower, chair pose. Sit super low, beautiful. Breathe here, sink a little lower. One more inhale, sit an inch lower. Exhale, straighten the legs. Let's take a back bend here. Cactus the arms, look up, look back. Hands come through heart center. Let's take a forward fold. So walk the feet 2 fist distance apart. You could reach your opposite elbows here. Let the head be super heavy, sway side to side. Releasing the arms so the fingertips will graze the mat. Inhale, let's take a flat back. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. So left foot forward here, taking that sequence to the other side. So again, you can hinge forward, hinge back a little bit here if you want to straighten out that front leg. Hip blocks under the hands. Wherever you are, bend into that front leg. Drop the right knee down, untuck the right toes. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Deep bend in this front left leg, beautiful. Relax the shoulders down, extend the arms. Settle into the breath. Ignore the car alarm. One more inhale, maybe look up, look back. Hands come down to frame out this front foot. You can shift the hips back here and walk this left heel a little bit more forward. Flex that left foot, slight bend in the knee and fold over that front leg. Look forward, bend into that left leg. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee, plant the palms, 3-legged dog. So send that left leg high. Bend the left knee, open up the hip. You can take ankle or knee circles here. And making sure you reverse the direction that you take. And then straightening the left leg. Left knee will draw wide towards the left elbow. Send it up and back, 3-legged dog. Left knee crosses under the body towards the right elbow. Send it up and back, 3-legged dog. Left knee draws in towards your chest, pause, gaze forward. Left foot steps in between your hands at the top of the mat. Preparing for our high crescent lunge, so inhale, hands hover. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, root to rise, sweep up, high crescent lunge, settle into the legs. Extend the arms. Beautiful, everyone. These look amazing. Just settle in here. Around the ball of the back foot. Yeah, great. Strength and stillness. Breath in. On your exhale, let's spin open to our warrior 2. So adjust the back foot. Deep bend in that front left leg. Extend the arms. Look over your front middle finger. From here, flip that front palm to face the sky. Peaceful warrior, send it up and back. Windmill the hands all the way down to frame out that front foot. You're popping the right leg up, standing split. So again, if you like blocks here, use them under the hands. And then if you want to take this deeper version of a standing split, point the right toes, Send the right leg even higher towards the sky and drop the head, draw the forehead in towards your knee. Wherever you are, if you extended that leg higher, drop it to hip height. Square off the hips, flex your right foot. Try to hover the hands off of the ground, and then you'll rise up to a stand. Try to keep this right leg lifted off of the ground. Totally fine to come out and come back in. Bring it up to 90, and then you'll cross that ankle. So the ankle will place on top of the left leg. You'll sink deep into that standing leg. Hands can be at heart center, or you bring them down to the ground or to blocks. So balance pose as well as deep stretch here. So stretching out those hips. If you brought the hands down, bring them back through heart center. Rise up, straighten that left leg, bring the right leg back to 90, flex the right foot, and then right foot meets the left, sink low into your chair, hands at heart center. Release that, inhale, sweep the arms high, chair pose, sink lower, beautiful. Breath in, exhale out, sit lower. One more breath in. On your exhale, straighten the legs forward, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the palms. Move through your flow here. So whatever that looks like, then you have the option always to skip the flow if it's not serving you. Breath in. Exhale, send those hips a little bit further back. Inhale, right leg goes high. Draw that right knee in towards your chest, gaze forward. Step that right foot in between your hands at the top of the mat. We're preparing for warrior one, so left heel spins down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. So deep bend in that front knee. Really square off these hips, imagining that there's a rope connected to this left hip bone, pulling it forward. Beautiful, sink low. And then here we'll interlace the hands behind the back. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Humble or devotional warrior. Fold into the inside of the right leg. Let the head be heavy. From here, use your core, rise up, release the bind, inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, slightly adjust that back foot, open up to your warrior two. Sink low, look forward. From here, flip the front palm to face the sky. Peaceful warrior, send it up and back. From here, come through center, side angle, right forearm to right thigh. Any variation here. So left arm could be extended. You could play with a half bind or a full bind. Bird of paradise. Bring a hand to the ground or to a block. From here, use your core. Let's rise back up, warrior two, and then star pose. Extend the legs, extend the arms, toes out, heels in, breath in, look up. On your exhale, cactus the arms, sink low into the legs, goddess squat. Yeah, beautiful. Sit low here. Beautiful, sit a little bit lower. And then star pose, extend the legs, extend the arms. Adjust the feet so the toes face in and the heels face out. You'll extend your arms to a T. Take a breath in. Exhale, lead with the chest. Wide leg forward, fold. Let the head be super heavy here. From here, place the hands under the face on the ground. You're on blocks. You'll inhale the left arm towards the sky. Look up. Look down. Left hand comes down. Take that to the other side. Extend your right arm high. Look up. Bring that hand down. From here, you'll walk your hands to frame out this right foot at the top of the mat. Go into the ball of the back foot, left hand down, right arm high, dragonfly twist, look up. From here, we'll transition to a side plank. So you'll spin onto the outer edge of the back foot. You'll wiggle walk this right foot to the middle of the mat, and then maybe you step it back and you take any variation of side plank here. Wherever you are, look down, right hand comes down, take your flow. Hands go up and back, breathing in this downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Draw the left knee in towards your chest, pause, gaze forward. Step that left foot in between your hands at the top of the mat. Right heel spins down, inhale, root to rise, warrior one. Settle in here. Really square off these hips towards the front of the mat. And then from here, interlace the hands behind the back. Roll the shoulders back and down, breath in, look up. Lead with the heart, fold into the inside of the left leg. Humble or devotional warrior. Use your core, rise up, release the bind. Inhale, sweep the arms high, warrior one. Exhale, spin, open, warrior two. Adjust the back foot, extend the arms, sink low. Flip that front palm to face the sky. Peaceful warrior, send it up and back. Hug through center, side angle, left forearm to left thigh. And you take any variation here. Come back to the breath. What was that intention you set at the very beginning of class?
You can let it go. You can throw a party for everyone you know. Not invite your family cause they never showed you love. Don't have to be sorry for leaving and go.
Wherever you are, come back through foundation. Come back up through warrior two. Breath in. Exhale, star pose. Extend the legs, extend the arms. Yeah, beautiful. Toes out, heels in, look up. On your exhale, cactus the arms, goddess squat, sink low in the legs. Tuck the toe in under, heart is lifted, sink deeper. This time, bring your hands to the tops of the thighs. Dip the right shoulder down and look over the left shoulder. Come back through center, take that to the other side. Dip the left shoulder down, look over the right. Come back through center. Hands this time at heart center. Sink lower. Maybe lift up onto the balls of the feet, lift the heels. Lower the heels, star pose, extend the legs, extend the arms. This time maybe you take a bind behind the back, interlace the hands. Roll the shoulders back and down. Breath in, look up. Lead with the heart. like to take a wide leg down dog, an inversion, Skandasana, any variation that's calling to you. Wherever you are, place the hands under the face on the ground or on blocks. Walk your hands over towards your right foot and draw that forehead in towards the right knee. And then walk the hands over towards the left foot. Draw the forehead in towards the leg. And then turn to face forward. Left toes point towards the top of the mat. You'll spin onto the ball of the right foot. Right hand down, left arm high, dragonfly twist. Look up towards that left hand. Yeah, beautiful. And then transitioning to our side plank, you'll spin onto the outer edge of the back foot. You can walk this left foot to the middle of the mat, stay here, or step it back. Take your variation of side plank, whatever that looks like. And then the left hand comes down, take your flow. Hips will go up and back, downward facing dog. Walk your hands to meet your feet at the back of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, sweep high. Extend the arms overhead. And then from here, you're gonna wrap the left arm under the right. The left leg will lift up. Sink deep into this right leg, eagle pose. Wrap the left leg over the right. Sink low into the standing leg. In our balancing pose, it's totally okay to come out and come back in. Just practice. From here, crouching eagle, draw the elbows in towards your knees, hinge forward. Rise back up, release the left foot to meet the right. Unravel the arms, sweep the arms high. This time, right arm under the left, right leg will reach up and over. Eagle pose. Wrap the right leg up, sink low into the legs. Elbows over knees here, so really trying to keep them in line. Pull the shoulder blades apart, sink deep. Crouching eagle, elbows draw in towards the knees. Rise back up, unravel the legs. Inhale, extend the arms overhead. Exhale, release them by your side. Tadasana. Close the eyes and balance on 2 feet. Breath in. Exhale out. From here, we're going to take tree pose. So left leg will stay on the ground. Right foot comes anywhere except for the knee on the inside of this left leg. So heel to ankle, inside of the calf, inside of the thigh. Any arm variation here. If you want to do something different, something funky, you can take standing lotus. So that would be placing the top of the foot on this kind of left hip bone, top of the left thigh. The left hand will reach for the foot. The right arm will reach around the back for the bicep. Just an option here. Any arm variation. Release that down, take that to the other side. Right leg down, left leg, left foot anywhere on the inside of the right leg. Any arm variation here, yeah, beautiful. Take your fullest expression. down. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, Tadasana. Release the arms by your side. Breath in. Exhale, out. One more balance here. We'll take dancer. So right arm extends high overhead. Right leg is going to stay on the ground first. So bending into the left knee. Left hand reaches for the inside of the foot. And then this could be your dancers today. Or kicking and lifting with this left leg. Hinge forward. Come back through center. Release that left foot down. Backstroke the arms and let the left arm come overhead. Bend into the right knee. Reach for the inside of the foot. And then you take your dancer. So whatever that looks like here, really be patient with yourself because balancing is not easy. It's totally different depending on the day, depending on which side you're balancing on. For me, left side is so much harder. Come back through center, release the foot down. Inhale the arms overhead. Deep exhale, swan dive forward, fold. Walk your hands forward. Take a flow here. Send those hips up and back. Downward facing dog. From here, inhale, look forward. On your exhale, step or jump your feet outside of your hands. So we're gonna sit super low in the legs here. If you want, you can sit on a block. Malasana Yogi squat. Elbows are pushing the knees wide. Breath in. Exhale out. If you want to take Bakasana crow pose, now is your opportunity in class if you'd like to play with that. If not, you can stay in your Malasana. You can extend one hand to the ground, extend the other arm towards the sky. Switch that out. Wherever you are, if you're playing with crow, come back to your Malasana, hands to heart center. And then bring the hands to the ground, straighten the legs, shift the hips from side to side. Walk the feet in. Soles of the feet are hip width distance apart. You're gonna step the left foot to the back of the mat. Let the left knee come down, untuck the toes. Walk this right foot to the left side of the mat. We're coming into our half pigeon. So let the shin lay across the ground. If this is not in your practice this morning, just take the same stretch on your back by making a figure four and drawing the legs in towards the chest. So pick your variation and just settle in. Settle deeper into the hips here. Take your fullest expression of your hip stretch. From here, walk the hands in. Slowly begin to come out of this when you feel ready. You're going to shift your weight onto this right side. Swing the left leg around, straighten it off the mat at an angle. Bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale the arms overhead. Turn to face this left leg and fold forward. From here, walk the hands back in. You're gonna cross the ankles so you can plant the palms in front of you. Step back to a high plank and take a final flow here. Send the hips up and back. From here, look forward. Left foot steps in between your hands at the top of the mat. Right knee will come down. You'll untuck the back toes and you'll walk this left foot over towards the right side of the mat. Let the shin lay across the ground. Again, if you prefer the hip stretch on your back, you can take that. Sitting up tall, and then when you feel ready, walk the hands down, fold forward. Really just settling in here. When you feel even and complete on this other side, you can begin to come out of it, walk the hands in, and then you'll shift your weight onto this left side, swing the right leg around, straighten it off of the mat, bring the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh, inhaling the arms overhead, turn to face that right leg, fold forward. Walk the hands in. From here, you're gonna rise up, cross the ankles, plant the palms in front of you, step back to a high plank. From here, meet me in a forearm plank. You're gonna lower down here. You can make the figure 11 with the arms or interlace the fingers. Just hold here for a moment. Build some strength. We're about to lower down to our stomachs and stay on our mat, laying down for the remainder of class. So keep that in mind and hold strong here. Lower the hips down, Sphinx pose. From here, extend the arms long by your side, palms face the ground. Bring the chin through center. We're just taking one belly down spinal extension, so chin is at center. We're just taking locust this morning. So when you feel ready, on the inhale, lift everything up. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. Exhale, splash down. Opposite cheek goes to the ground. From here, make sure you have blocks kind of towards the middle of your mat. You're gonna come up onto your palms and just roll over onto your back. So you're gonna be kind of facing the opposite way than how we started. So yeah, head is at the top of the mat. Extend the legs, extend the arms, and then bend the knees. Plant the soles of the feet on the mat. We're taking a bridge pose here. So when you feel ready, lift the hips up. Hold this bridge pose. Maybe you can lift up a little bit higher, inner thighs drawing together. Lowering down. Windshield wiper in the legs, side to side. From here, coming back through center, reach for one of your blocks, lift the hips up again, place the block under your sacrum, lower down. So this is a supportive bridge pose here. So you have a lot of options. If you want to stay here, you can do that. If you want to extend the legs, you can do that. See how that feels with the block. Or you can take an inversion if you want to extend the legs up towards the sky. You can take supportive waterfall. Pick what you need in this moment. You can try out all of them. If you're in supportive waterfall, maybe you want to extend the arms up towards the sky. And then you reach for opposite elbows, make a box, and send that box overhead, just settling in here. Really connect with the breath, let it take over the body. Wherever you are, bend the knees if you're in supportive waterfall. Bring the soles of the feet to the ground. From here, we're all going to take a Supta Baddha Konasana. So knees wide, soles of the feet together. If this feels really uncomfortable with the block on your sacrum, you can remove it and take traditional Supta Baddha Konasana. But maybe notice how this feels. Really let your breath take over the body here. Again, remembering what we said at the beginning of class, if there's thoughts that arise about things pertaining to, that are going on outside of this room, you can just send those thoughts off. We'll tune back to them later. They're not relevant in this moment now, so those thoughts that arise, you can just send them off, knowing that you can acknowledge them at another time. And then from here, bring the knees together, soles of the feet on the ground. You're gonna lift the hips up, remove the block if you still have it. Winch away from the legs side to side. Really notice the integration of the lower back that has returned to the mat. From here, take traditional Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together to touch knees wide. Press the lower back onto the ground. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach. Let the breath take over here. Breath in and breath out. Relaxing all of the tension you're holding in your face. Unfurrowing the brow, unclenching the jaw. Relaxing tension in your eyes. Shoulder blades are relaxed down. Then stay here for your final rest, or you can extend the feet to the corners of the mat and let the arms fall wide. Final rest. The work is done. Just let yourself sink into the ground. the toes, take a full body stretch here. And then wrap the arms around the legs. You can gently rock from side to side. And when you feel ready, naturally rolling off to one side. And then when you feel ready, rise up to a comfortable seat, this time facing the regular way, facing my voice, turning around, sitting up tall, rolling the shoulders back and down, palms face the sky. We invite anything we'd like to receive from the world in this moment. Taking a breath in. Exhale out. Breath in. Let that go. Breath in. Exhale. Bringing your hands to prayer at heart center. I invite you here in this moment to say something kind and loving to yourself about yourself. And repeat it once more to yourself and truly believe it. We'll bring our thumbs up to our forehead, our spot of intuition. I invite you here to set an intention for how you'd like to live your day. You have so much control over what happens today because you can control yourself and your reactions, your attitude. So how do you want your day to go? Set that intention here. Being grateful for every moment we have. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. We bow forward, completing our practice. Thank you guys. You guys were amazing. Yeah, I'm here till Labor Day, so I'll see you guys around the next couple weeks. Enjoy your Friday and your weekend. I'll be back, next class 10:30, and then I'm subbing this Saturday. So I'll be
what time?
tomorrow 9:30.
Oh,
So I think it's flow and restore.
yes.
So I'll be here then. Thanks, guys.
Who are you subbing for?
Jane, right?
Yeah, I forget who normally teaches that time.
Yeah, that's Jane. Jane.
Oh,
So I'll be here then.